people of the camps in northwestern Syria are having a hard time sustaining themselves. One major source for them is the aid they get from the World Food Program. Now, in its latest report, the program said there is going to be a 40% cut in the food basket and cash for food it provides in Syria. The residents say this will deepen the wound they already have.
If the basket is cut off and we are in a state of 80% dependency on the basket, most people cannot afford to buy a kilo of rice. If the basket is cut off, there will be famine here, unfortunately. My family and I consist of 10 people, in addition to my father's family who lives with me. We receive 2 baskets per month, and unfortunately, they're not enough for 10 people. Not even 10 days are enough for us.
The economic situation has become even worse because of the recent earthquakes.
As a result of the recent earthquakes, the suffering of our displaced people in northern Syria increased, as many families lost their homes and personal belongings, which made the economic situation more difficult.
With limited access to employment opportunities and a lack of resources, the people find themselves in a desperate situation.
Here, the environment is a camp environment. We don't have any factories, industry, trade, or agricultural lands. Here is a residential community crowded with residents and children, so life is very difficult.
The World Food Program said it had little choice but to cut back, because if it kept providing the same amount, it'd run out of food by October. Now, with the food basket reduction and no means to sustain themselves, the residents of these camps are left with little choice but to endure the difficult and challenging circumstances in which they find themselves. Ilyas Avci, TRT World.